Time to take a look at your weather. 616, Trent McGill. What do you have to say?
Well, we're talking about more in the way of some snowflakes. This is Akron outside, really dry, honestly. Akron had some wet roads earlier this morning, but things are actually looking a little bit nicer. And I mean, if you look at the street lights out there, visibility is just fine. We're looking at Storm Tracker here. Let me pull up his where he's at right now. He's on 90 heading east, essentially right along the lake shore, just east of downtown. So, I mean, roads are drying out there as well. It is a little different story once you start looking at what we have going on the east, like farther east side. Like, check this out. This is our radar from Geauga County. This is Fairport Harbor in Lake County, all the way through Chardon, Burton Lake, Bainbridge. You're going to see some little bursts out here. A lot of this has really started to taper off, and we're going to start to see more of a west wind take over, and that's going to fuel a lot of this getting up into northern Ashtabula County for, later on into the day. But for right now, I mean, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at temperatures dropping off. We're seeing that mix of rain and snow in some spots, especially through Geauga Lake and moving into Ashtabula County. What's kind of crazy with this, though, is we've got this northwest wind. And with this northwest wind, I mean, it's like 50, 55 degrees, that water temperature up over the lake. So even though we've got, 32 in a lot of spots inland, that's blowing that warmer air that's over the lake right inland. So you're getting a lot of mixing. You're getting some warm pockets, you're getting some cold pockets, and those warm pockets, when you go a couple thousand feet up into the sky, it's all snow, but those little warm pockets are melting the snow as it tries to fall down. So that's our biggest concern this morning, is just where you're going to see the snow, where you're going to see the rain. I mean, most of the roads are wet east of Cleveland, but in the spots, you may get some more snowflakes, and I think maybe bridges could get a bit on the slick side. The ground's still super warm, so I don't expect anything major as far as the streets are concerned, but visibility-wise from spray, just be careful. That's for this morning. Lake effect ends this evening. I think through the afternoon, it's mainly in the primary snow belt, so Lake, Northern Geauga, Ashtabula counties, and then it shuts down tonight. We start to warm things up tomorrow, a little bit warmer. Not warm by any means, but it will get warm by probably Wednesday, and then the temperatures just drop on the backside of that system. I've got rain and much colder air again for this coming weekend. 37 right now at Hopkins downtown. You're closer to 40, 41, closer to that 50-degree Lake Erie water, but it's that west-northwest wind at 16. That's the biggest concern we have today, that wind and downwind of the lake. That's noon through the afternoon. Winds relax, but until they relax, we're going to have to keep some lake effect rain and snow mixing back and forth. We're going to have to keep it in the forecast. We'll show you some numbers coming up in a minute here, and I'll show you a big warm up also.